Hello, guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm happy to be back after a very long time because life happened to me, and I'm ready to create some content for you. In today's video, we're going to talk about conspiracy theories, and because there are plenty of them, I decided to do this as a mini series. So if you like conspiracy theory, make sure you're gonna subscribe and you're not gonna miss anything. So before we start, let's shortly explain what conspiracy theory are. So conspiracy theory is belief that there is a secret group manipulating event, often behind the scene. They are typically based on speculation, circumstantial evidence, or even fabricated information rather than verifiable proof. Conspiracy theories help fuel the imagination of truly paranoid, like fake moon landing. Paul McCartney is dead since 1967. 9/11 was inside job, and hybrid lizard humanoids are the real rulers of planet Earth. While it might be difficult to disprove the existence of our lizard overlords, most of these conspiracy theories fall apart with even a small amount of research. Canadian musician Avril Lavigne is the subject of a famous conspiracy theory that she died. Conspiracy theory originated in 2011 states that she died in 2003, shortly after the release of her debut album Let Go in 2002, and she was replaced by her body double named Melissa Vandella. In follow-up album Under My Skin and a photo shoot, Avril has the name Melissa written on her hand. The origin of the replacement theory happened on a Brazilian blog named Avril está morta, which is translated as Avril is dead. The theory alleges that the pressure of fame combined with the death of her grandfather sent her into deep depression, and after she released her debut album Let Go, the singer died by suicide shortly after. According to conspiracy theory, a lookalike named Melissa, she was taught how to sing, how to perform, just to distract paparazzi and make a profit. Also, the evidence that supports the conspiracy theory, it's Avril's appearance between 2003 and the present. And of course, we have response from Avril, and Avril first time responded to these rumors in 2014 Brazilian TV show during her tour. They asked if she had heard about online rumors claiming she had died and she was replaced by clone, to which she replied by saying that this is the first time she was hearing about it, and later added, well, I'm here and I'm here in Brazil. In a video of the interview uploaded to the official YouTube channel of the TV show, it is possible to see images of the blog page Avril Está Morta, who is responsible for starting the rumors. Avril addressed the rumors in 2017 on Facebook live stream Q&A when a fan asked her whether she was dead, to which she responded, I'm not dead, I'm here. The question was broached again in 2018 interview with Australian radio. When she asked about the theory, the singer responded,
People think that I'm not the real me, which is so weird. Like, why would they even think that?
I don't know.
In 2019 interview with Entertainment Weekly, Avril addressed the theory directly, calling it a dumb internet rumor. Avril addressed the rumor once again in 2022 interview for a magazine, stating, "So it's funny because everyone says I look the same, but then there's that. That doesn't make any sense. Also, how random when people bring it up, and it's been brought to me like that for years, that there is this conspiracy theory that I'm not me or something. I'm a clone. How did something like that get so, I don't know, it's just the weirdest rumor." The creator of the blog that originated the Avril Esta Morta conspiracy has apologized and changed the name to Avril Has Not Died Yet. Guys, I think this theory was definitely cooked up. I think the whole thing about Avril is just based on her appearance, and she was just a teen when she started singing, and obviously her look changed. So I can only say this. In today's world, conspiracy theories are popping everywhere, and they've landed on the doorstep of music power couple Jay-Z and Beyoncé. Jay-Z was first roped into the conspiracy theory after his rise to fame and fortune in the hip hop community. The rapper famously made a triangle shape with his hand as his symbol, and that's why Illuminati believers think that the triangle represents the secret group. Beyoncé has thrown the triangle as well, which led people to suspect she was also in the group. One of the theories involved Beyonce's song Single Ladies, because some people actually believe that if you play the song backwards, you can uncover hidden message, which is saying the world will bow to me, people's tears will fall. And that is just the beginning of the wildest theory about the superstar. Another bizarre thing is the thank you Beyonce phenomenon. According to this theory, celebrities thank Beyonce at award show not just out of respect, but because they fear her supposed godlike power. The trend of thanking Beyonce has turned into a kind of ritual at award show. Remember when Kanye West famously interrupted Taylor Swift to declare that Beyonce should have won? Or when Adele tearfully said, "You are our light"? It's like there is an unspoken rule: win an award, give a nod to Beyonce, or risk the backlash. On TikTok, you can actually find video that people thanking Beyonce for everything from surviving a tough work day to their pet's health. The theory suggests that it's not only the nod to the influence in pop culture, but also a way to ensure protection in the music industry. And there is, of course, more theories about Beyonce. One outrageous theory claims that Beyonce faked her pregnancy with Blue Ivy and used surrogate instead. Some theorists also believe that Beyonce died in 2000, which is based on changes in her appearance. Another theory is that Beyonce is 7 years older, which means she was born in 1974, not 1981. Hook on the age theory, some people believe Solange, her sister, is not her sister, but it's her daughter. And that would mean that Beyonce gave birth to her as a teen. You can definitely find more theories about Beyonce, but I think this is enough for now. And we're going to have a look what is the truth behind throwing a famous triangle. You may have noticed that some public speakers or world leaders claps their fingers together, forming a triangle shape with their hands. This gesture is very powerful movement and stands for confidence, authority, and a sense of control. But this is for another topic. Today we're talking about Jay-Z's triangle. So the Jay-Z triangle or Rockefeller diamond sign, it's a hand gesture that symbolizes his record label, Rockefeller Records, and its association with diamonds. Jay-Z has filed legal documents to obtain exclusive right to the symbol, which allows him to use it in music, video, television, and film. And occasionally, Beyonce will also flash the hand signal, likely to support her husband. Without a doubt, Jay-Z and Beyonce, they are a power couple, and there is hardly anyone who doesn't know them, which is why they become the target of all the gossip and conspiracy theory. Um, One of the theory about Beyonce is based on her appearance, which I think is the same case like with Avril. Like why you cannot change your appearance, you know? That it's just I think this is all insane and I don't believe any of them. This is just speculation, and as I said, this is a very famous couple and they just become the target. That's all about. And also, the trend of thanking Beyonce started after Adele thanked her in 2017 Grammys. Um, but it was because Adele stated that Beyonce was the artist of her life. There was nothing behind it, there's no hidden meaning behind it. So I think that it's all the theories about them are just insane. And today we stay in the music industry. Full name Tupac Shakur was murdered in a drive shooting 1996, but many of his fans are convinced that he faked his own death and he's actually alive and hiding. Tupac was one of the most successful musicians and a major influence in the world of rap. But his legacy didn't die with him, it grew. And with an army of fans hungry to know more about his life and his supposed death, Tupac was still a big business. Tupac had been involved in shooting before, and death threats against him were nothing new. It was known that he was paranoid about his safety and he wore a bulletproof vest. But what support this conspiracy is that on the night of shooting he not worn his vest and he asked his bodyguard and girlfriend to drive separately. So people think that he actually faked his death, and many believe that his new life is being lived in Cuba. Rapper Kendrick Lamar in his song Element says, "Fake my death, go to Cuba, that's the only option."
Chick, fake my death, go to Cuba, that's the only option.
In 2018, photos were published that Tupac is partying with Rihanna on the island. And why people think he is in Cuba? It's simple, because his aunt, Assata Shakur, granted political asylum there in 1984. Another thing what support the theory is that Tupac was fan of the Italian Renaissance philosopher and politician Niccolo Machiavelli, who proposed that deceiving your enemy could be done by making everyone think you dead. And Tupac's last album called Machiavelli, and some people believe there is an anagram for Mac alive. Tupac has become even more successful than when he was alive, and 10 years after his death, um, the worth was more than Eminem's or 50 Cent's. You know what? I would love to believe this theory. Just the fact that he wasn't murdered and he escaped and he's alive. And also, I think people made this up because they didn't want to accept his death. However, if he really faked his own death, make an effort to escape, to plan all that, why he would like to be spotted so easily partying with Rihanna. Uh, by the way, the photo in 2018, it was just a photo shoot, so it's not really true. It's not true. So yeah, I think that it's not real, and I don't believe this theory. And that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. You can definitely look forward to next conspiracy theory. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.